I'm gonna start the session. So, hello everyone. My name is Arwa. I am a mathematics teacher and a teacher trainer from Jordan. Thank you very much for having me tonight with you. I'm so honored and pleased to be invited and to be with you guys. And actually, I'm truly impressed with the work you are doing in this project. Before we start, I think Ms. Ala asked me to record, so I'm hoping that it's okay with everyone. Is it okay? All right. Before we start, just I want to make a point that English is my second language. So please, if I made any mistakes in language, so please excuse me for that. And also, please let me know when anything is not clear enough for you. Okay. So I'm going to turn the camera off, so my voice will be better for you to hear me because I'm going to share my screen now. Okay. All right. So as Ms. Ala told me that many of you were talking about the contributions of famous mathematicians in the history. And as you all know, the history of mathematics is as old as humanity itself. So, and that's because mathematics has been fundamental in advance or to advance in science, engineering, philosophy, and all other fields. Since I found that many of you talked about many mathematicians, so I thought, I hope this would be a good idea.
Ala, I didn't hear of you.
Miss Ala, we can't hear you.
Yes. Teacher, student Gonja asked you, which university did you graduated?
Okay, I from the University of Jordan in Jordan, Amman.
Ala, my students want to ask questions. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Shevin, you can ask.
Yes, of course, please.
Shevin?
I'm Yasmin from Amsterdam.
Shevin?
Okay, Yasmin ask. Yasmin ask.
Okay.
I'm Yasmin from Amsterdam Secondary School. My teacher is Ala.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. What can we implement projects?
What projects you can implement? Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, you mean how I can use mathematics in projects?
Yes.
This is
yes.
a very good question. Thank you. You can use mathematics in every scientific and mathematics will actually be whenever you use science, you will use mathematics in it. So if you want to do something in your school, let's say, for example, you want to make a garden, you want to make a recycling project, any project you choose for the environment or for your people or doing some science experiments, you will use mathematics in it. You will use calculations, you will use measurements, you will use arithmetic and geometry and all of these things. So it depends on what area you are willing to work on. And if you have any ideas that you are passionate about, I can tell you where mathematics can fit in. Maybe Ms. Ala can share with me your ideas and I will help you to find where math can fit in. Yes, so.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. I think we have more questions, so please go ahead. So there are, I don't know if I will spell the name right, but Rakan, is that true?
Yes.
Her name is Rukan.
Rukan.
Yes.
Mathematics topic wasn't accepted in the past, but was accepted nowadays.
Okay. Would you please say it again, slower?
Rukan, tekrar sorar mısın?
Is there mathematics topic which wasn't accepted in the past, but was accepted nowadays?
She asked in mathematics invited or discovered, I think, no, is there mathematics topics which wasn't accepted in the past but was accepted nowadays?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest. So, as you know, mathematics is very, very wide and deep and very old. So it could be. I think I need to do some research on that. Do you have any answer for this question? Is there a concept that wasn't accepted in the history but now accepted these days, right? This was your question. Okay, so I think I need to do some research on that to answer a very interesting question. I have no answer. I don't know.
Şevin. Şevin, you can ask. Şevin, sorabilirsin sorunu.
Is mathematics invented or discovered? I think it's an invention because we invented rulers, cube, and other mathematical tools.
Okay, is mathematics invented or discovered? And this is the question. Yes.
Yes.
My students thought mathematics is an invention because we invented ruler, cube, or other mathematical tools.
So there's always a debate about this topic, whether mathematics invented or discovered. And I think it's the answer will be about how you look at mathematics. So many founded that mathematics is in life, in nature. So that's why people discover it. Others thought it's invented, so human bring it to the world. But I believe that mathematics discovered is already there in nature, from the history. So it is there, and what we are doing is discovering it. That's my beliefs.
I think so. But my
Teacher,
students,
my name is Aram. I'm student at secondary school. My teacher, Ala Abu Yabes. What are the activities that fit our project?
What are the activities that fit your project?
Yes.
I think many of the when I reviewed your work, you are working in geometry in specific, Pythagoras theorem. So any project that you can use geometry in will fit. For example, you might design something. If you design something using design, you will use geometry, and then you can use, for example, Pythagoras theorem, for example. Also, what else? What topics they were worked on besides Pythagoras? Your students worked on Pythagoras, right? And what other topics? I think. So you are now looking.
I think in the 8th grade.
8th grade. Okay. So you are not working on Pythagoras right now. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, if you are looking to improve something in your school, and if you are, my advice to you is to look to the Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 Sustainable Development Goals. One of them, for example, how to have a clean environment, clean water. Think of these ideas that are global issues in the world, and think in your community. How could you work on this? You will find mathematics by default come through. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Hi, I'm Mayar.
أهلا Mayar.
My teacher is Ala Abu Yabes. I'm in Muslim Secondary Mixed School. My question is how we can develop the project.
Come on. So everyone is talking about how to develop your project. Okay, so my question for you is what you are passionate about. What issue you have in your community, in your school. You should think of the problems you have in your school or your community. For example, in Jordan or in Word, and then you will find mathematics pops in. If you find a problem, I can help you. But think what you are passionate about.
Can you send other link because?
Yes, of course.
Can you send other link because the time is end to end the question?
Okay, so I found through the work you sent to me that students go to a museum virtually, I think, to find mathematics in the history, right? So this is not part of their project, no? You are going to work on a new project? I don't know.
I hope that do you have suggestion about this project?
Yeah, this is my question. So you are working in history in specific, or you can apply mathematics concept at any other idea. I mean, it should be related to history, to mathematics history, or it could be anything like, for example, if I have any problem in my community and I can design a solution for it, I can use the mathematics concepts I've learned in my grades in grade 7 or grade 6, or it should be in history. This is my question.
Yes, you mean find the thing related with community, with conception of mathematics.
Yes, I'm asking, is that possible, or you need to work on something about the history of mathematics, because the theme, I think, the theme of your project is math journey to nature and history, I think. Right?
I think yes, but I think my project is end because there is period time for end project.
Oh, okay. So it's done. It's done, right? You
But
don't
in
have
the
time to work on it.
Yes, but in the
And
future, we can do.
okay. Okay, so of course we can think of many ideas. Maybe I honestly didn't know that these kind of questions the students have. If I knew before, then I prepared many ideas, because as you know, I work on learning bridges activities, which we already work on activities that integrated with science, Arabic, and English. So please let me know in the future if you will work on other projects, and I can share with you many ideas and websites, maybe resources to help you start your project with your students.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So I think there's someone who wants to ask a question. Yes, please. Erim wants.
Hi, I wonder the invention of matter, antimatter, and so on. But is that like math?
Sorry, you mean centimeter? Again, you mean the measurements?
My students wonder the invention of meter. What is that length is accepted for length measurement, I think.
Okay, what expected for measuring length? So there are the common measurements like centimeters, as you mentioned, decimeter, meter, but also many countries use inch, for example. There are measurements that less than millimeters that are not commonly used, but we use, as all know, millimeters, centimeters, decimeters, meter, and kilometer. But there are measurements which are greater than and less, but these are what matters and what we use in our daily lives.
I heard of about meter, the stick of Napoleon.
Okay, it could be. So it could be. You mean Napoleon was the first one who invented this? You mean? You mean the meter is the stick? Oh, all right. Okay, so you mean that the meter is the Newton stick? It's really good to know. I mean, there are lots of information in the mathematics history to know. We can't know everything. Even when I prepared for this session for why I looked to many resources, and the story of Archimedes that he killed because of mathematics. It says that mathematics killed him because he insisted to work in his problem, and the soldier asked him to come with me, but he said no, stay away from my circles. But this story for me is something new. So we keep learning and keep knowing new things about mathematics each day. Of course. You're welcome. Okay. So I don't know if are we done? Or
excuse me, can I ask something? It's like my conclusion. I'm partner from Macedonia, and I was very glad to work with Ala and Gonja and the students. And I think that we managed to create mathematics in life, not just nature, not just history, because I've learned about Khwarizmi, I've learned about Fibonacci, Thales was my group, my mixed group, and I've learned a lot of anecdotes about their lives. And I think that we finished this project with great emotions, and I really like this project because I'm teaching Macedonian language and literature, but I'm very fond of math through life. Oh. So measuring the diameter of trees, seeds, planting seeds, taking care about the nature, environment. That's the goals that we kept to our children and teach our children to be related to nature, to history, because we can't forget history. I've learned a lot about Jordan, a lot about Turkey, and I hope that the other teachers learned about my country, and it was very nice. And teaching was great.
That's great, and I'm really impressed that you teach literature and you find mathematics interesting, because many find mathematics hard, and the issue that students didn't or can't relate mathematics to real life. So saying that you find it to real life is really impressive, and it's true. I think I missed the purpose. I thought that the pi concepts will be relevant to students, especially that in the history it's very old concept and we use it till now. And it has, as I said in the end of the session, it has many real life applications. So mathematics everywhere, and as you mentioned, history and nature and all the applications of life are
related to maths. Yes.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So
thank you so much.
Thank you. Ala, I don't know if we are done here or if there's anything else.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ala.
Thank you.
And thank you all for having me. And I'm wishing you all the best. And I'm hoping to see you here in Jordan. Actually, we have many great places to visit.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.